Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Myself Kuhu Sarkar, and today in this video I am going to talk about the novel Requiem in Raga Janki by Neelum Saran Gour, which has been awarded Sahitya Academy Award for Nobel in English of 2023. So I hope you know Sahitya Academy Award has been already declared for 2 or 3 days before, and here I'm going to talk about the Nobel Requiem in Raga Janki, which has been awarded for Nobel in English of 2023. So let's know more about the author and her writing and the Nobel Requiem in Raga Janki. So here is the picture of her, Neelum Gaur. She is a well-known English writer from Sangam City and a former professor in the English department of Allahabad University. Neelum Saran Gour has won the prestigious Sahitya Academy Award of 2023 for her novel Requiem in Raga Janki. So here is the cover photo of the novel. I am greatly humbled by the honor bestowed on me, she said after reacting to the announcement. So she said after receiving the award. So here is the picture of her with the Nobel Requiem in Raga Janki. So let's know more about the Nobel. The novel is a historical fiction novel by Neelum Saran Gour, first published in 2018. The book is based on the life of Hindustani singer Janki Bai Allahabadi, who was born in 1880 and died in 1934. So it is a historical novel, a real life based novel. It tells the story of a star who emerges in Allahabad in the early 20th century, a time when British rule was prevalent but Abadi culture was thriving. The book highlights the independence and achievements of a woman during the Raj era. So here is the real picture of Janki Bai. I took it from Google, and you can also listen the audio which is available on YouTube. So I listened some of her audios and it is really miraculous, or I can say amazing. So you can also listen the audios by her. She is a famous singer and very much talented. So its novel is all about her life. The book explores themes of beauty, memory, and storytelling. Janki's nickname is Chappan Churi. So note down the name. So her nickname was Chappan Churi, which translates to 56 knives. She was given this name after surviving a miraculous attack on her youth. So she has been given the nickname after surviving from a miraculous attack. So by in her youth, she has been attacked by 56 knives. So it is a real life story of Hindustani singer Janki Bai. In December, you know that it won the Sahitya Academy Award. Easily have been forgotten, so Janki Bai's story has been forgotten and have not been accorded due to reverence in the popular culture. So due to the reverence of popular culture, we forgot that the talented singer Janki Bai. To forget these voices is akin forgetting a past which is as much as a part of our history. It is our musical heritage. Gour's work thus deserves more recognition. So therefore, Gour's work deserves more recognition because he tried to bring out our musical heritage. Such a talented singer like her has been erased or has been forgotten by the popular culture. So her novel deserves more recognition. To begin with, author's depth of research on Janki, on the times he lived in, the customs on social modes, on the history of classical singers, on the knowledge of ragas is apparent in her writing. Add to it, her flawless writing, attention to detail, and evident grip on the vernacular, lucid and almost poetic prose, and what we have is a book that is unputdownable from beginning to end. So, in very well crafted narrative, we not only become privy to the real incidents in Janki's life, her journey to fame, but also to the fact that she was a gifted poetess as well. So she was also a poetess, and author's depth and Janki's conversation with famous poet Akbar Ilahabadi, with whom she shared a good rapport in her lifetime, glittered with beautiful couplets. Though Janki's couplets are mainly taken from her work Diwan-e-Janki, the couplets that had been attributed to poet Akbar are composed by Gaur herself. So, Janki's couplet are mainly taken from her work Diwan-e Janki. The couplet had been attributed to poet Akbar by composed Gaur himself, who eloquent rendition leaves the reader unraptured. This book is a beautiful tale of a life of a singer who carved her own destiny. So here we got to know about the singer who carved her own destiny and lived life on her own terms in times when women were generally subjugated and confined to roles given by society. Early 20th century, in Allahabad, early 20th century, the British rule across India, but Abadi culture is thriving in the city where singers, musicians, poets assembled a star emerges. Janki Bai Allahabadi enthralls listeners whenever she performs and counts as her fans Maharajas, Maharanis, poets, and judges, Nawabs, government. So all became her fans, official everyone. She is Janki Chappan Churi, Janki of the 56 knives attacked in her youth. She survives miraculously, brought up in a North house. She rises to become the queen of Allahabad, her voice taking her from penury to palaces and royal darbars. So it's a moving from Hindustani classical musics and earliest times to the age of gramophone, from Tansen's mysticism to Hasu Khan's stringent opposition of recording. This is a novel that brings to a life of golden era of music through the eyes of a gifted performer. So Janki is known, as I told you, the Janki is known as Chappan Churi because the lady with 56 cards, and how those cards are inflicted on her firmly, calmly face and body is fascinating pieces of embellished fact. Janki, scared and disfigured, turned her disfigurement into strength. So, when she was attacked by 56 cards, um, her physical appearance became, you can say, uh, ugly or not normal, but she took these problems as her strength, and singing songs statured with the sap of sensuous love soaked through in longing desire. And soon she becomes substantial woman of matronly presence who inspired awe rather than passion. So this Niyayat Batsurat. So Niyayat Batsurat, I hope you know the meaning of the phrase. Nihayat Badsurat women's music women's music made an entrancing woman out of her. So this ugly women's voice, ugly women sing, become the entracting woman out of her. She become the famous singer. The pain, the suffering made her to become what she was. So that's all. I hope you will like it. So subscribe my channel if you like my video, and if you like my way of describing the novel and the author. So I hope you will like it, and please comment if you have any queries or anything, and thank you for giving your time.